Hello! Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi. How's your day going? Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first video. I'm sorry, I'm being extremely awkward. I'll hopefully soon adjust to the camera. I'm so sorry. You should really go subscribe down below and check out my other social medias. They'll be linked in the description. All of them are really just PJ Zaff. I only really have Instagram and Twitter. I don't use Snapchat anymore because, you know, my mom is a jerk. I'm just kidding. I love my mom so much. For today's video, I'm just going to be doing a basic little tutorial because, yeah, I feel like that's everyone's first video. So we're going to start off with moisturizer. This is Mr. Burberry. Okay, I'm just putting this everywhere because we want to stay hydrated while under all of this makeup. My friend Clarice, she has a YouTube channel, and I'll leave that link in the description.
She's pretty interesting. I love them. She, for like something called Vlogmas, I don't know if any of you have heard of it. It's like you post every day till up till Christmas. Most of you have probably heard of it, but she did that, and I love watching her videos every day, but she changed, and now she only does it like twice a week, I think, which is, I think, what I'm going to do.
Next, we're going to go to primer. For primer today, I'm using Maybelline Baby Skin. I love this primer. It's silicone based, and it's very, like, it fills your pores and gives, like, a matte look. I know I've heard from people that it's not, like, good for your pores because it makes them even bigger, but honestly, I really don't care. So next, I'm going to go in with foundation. For foundation, I am trying to choose between these two. I have Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin and Wet n Wild Photo Focus. This one's in shade Soft Ivory, just very light for me, very light, and not my shade match. But this one is in 15 Ivory, which is a better shade match. But the thing with this one is that I love this one, and it's a good shade match for me. It's like perfect. But the thing is, of course, they have to have those stupid things, but the pump doesn't work. Literally, so frustrating. Because that's why I always have it upside down, because I want to work, but it won't. So I guess, sweetie, we're going to use Wet n Wild Photo Focus. We're going to be like way whiter than we actually are supposed to be. I'm going to take this giant Physicians Formula Body Beauty Blender. It's kind of big. It's like the size of my face, literally. Can't even. And I'm just going to blend this out. See, this is a little light for me, but it's not like too light. Ooh! Kitty girl!
I want like makeup that looks like a new fresh coat skin on me. I don't want makeup that looks like it's my same skin, like why would I be wearing makeup?
When I had it in a darker shade, it worked perfectly. But I think since it's so light, it's like almost sheer. I don't know. Wish it worked with me. It's gonna be lots of editing. No, totally not. Extremely stressful and makes me want to rip out all my hair because this editing's just perfect. It's just perfect. Totally. It's gonna hopefully come out good, right? Right. Because that's our attitude towards this.
So kind of shocked, but this foundation's $4. Like, hello, what the heck? $4. It's gonna be cheap. It's pretty cheap.
Okay, that's fun. I need to stop saying fun so much. It's not fun when I say fun and overuse things. Okay, can you not get in my makeup? Thanks, sweetie. So now we're moving on to concealer. Hello, ASMR. Stay tuned for that. But anyways, for concealer, I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. And I'm going to use the shade Banana, which is the shade right here. So yes, concealer is used to conceal your flaws, conceal your backs and stuff like that. But in my opinion, it can also be used to shape your face and contour it. So in my opinion, my face is like really narrow and I don't like it. And like my double chin, hello, get it, girl. So I like to drag out the concealer like way out to here because it makes my face more open, because you want to put concealer in the center of your face to brighten it, and if the center of your face is more extended, then it's going to make it like beautiful, you know what I mean, right? So now I'm going to take my small beauty blender.
I'm sorry, but right here I'm just blending out my concealer and I finished.
Now I'm going to quickly go in and set this before it starts to crease, because we don't want creasy under eye, right? We don't want that at all. Shut up, PJ. Oh, also, setting powder. I'm using Maybelline Fit Me in shade Fair Claire. Fair Claire. Claire is fair. That's the Spanish, I'm pretty sure. I don't take Spanish. Wish I did. If you saw my old YouTube channel, you might know that I used to use baby powder, but I stopped using that and started using this. Yeah. So most of the things that you see here are actually from the drugstore, because I don't like to spend a lot of money at all. I just have no money. I have no money at all. I'm 12 years old, almost 13, and the only way I make money is from...
Psych, you don't actually make
I
money.
wish I had a job, but sorry, America, I'm not the legal working age. Can't help my age, sweetie. Jesus. Calm down, BJ. Calm down. So now I'm gonna go in more with the concealer, and I'm gonna do other parts of my face that I want to be highlighted. So a lot of people like to do down the bridge of their nose, but I actually don't like the way that looks. A few days ago, you know who you are, someone commented on my face and said that I have a mustache. So ever since then, I've been covering up with concealer. Gotta blend it out. So this, you can kind of wait longer because it doesn't crease as fast. That's why I like to do the under eyes first, because right there, it creases a ton. Also, like, I ran out of concealer. That's why I'm using this right now. But normally I would just use, like, oh my god, my favorite one. Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Kitty Girls, that's like the best one ever. And I'm just going with the setting powder again. And I look like I just did some illegal substances. Looks like I'm just like honestly a drug addict. I have like powder all over my face and red eyes. It's not good. So right now I'm doing contour, and I'm using the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contour Palette, Contouring Palette Contour. Contouring Palette Contour. That's weird. Basically what you want to use contour for is to, in the shadows of your face, like deepen them and like warm up your face and make it super pretty and beautiful and give it more depth. So what I'm holding right now is a bronzer. Now, I'm not going to use bronzer today. Normally, I would just use bronzer if, like, I was going to school or I really wanted something light. But bronzer is used as, like, almost a transition. Like, it goes for contouring to, like, make your face, like, really, like, snatched. You go concealer, bronzer, contour. Bronzer is used to, like, bronze up your face. The name bronzer. Hello. And it's, like, supposed to make your face, like, give it a tan, you know what I mean? Give it a tan and make it look fun and fresh. I'm just going with this big fluffy brush, make sure there's nothing on it, and I'm just, because I never clean my brushes, and I'm just gonna really blend that out. So now that we have our cheekbones hollowed out, we're also gonna get rid of our forehead and lower it down to again, like, widen your face, because as I said before with my concealer, my face is like very narrow and I want it to look bigger. And also this is never gonna happen, but I'm gonna try to get rid of this double chin. That's my dream, honestly. Oh no! So as you can see right here, it has like leaked up, and we really don't want that. We want a really snatched, chiseled, beautiful look, right? Right. So basically what we're going to do if that happens is we're going to go in with our powder again our setting powder, Fit Me, Maybelline Fit Me, and we're gonna chisel out our cheekbones, and this is called baking. So basically the point of baking is to clean up your contour and make it even more snatched. I don't really understand baking, but it like helps like too much to not do it, so it's kind of weird. Oh my god, you know what we just forgot? The most important thing ever. Nose contour. Basically, I'm going to go in with this brush here. This is like a gold one. I got this pack of brushes. I think that's like, let me count them. I don't know how many brushes there were. For like, so I'm actually gonna go in and I'm gonna contour it up, kitty girls. And the thing with nose contour is that you don't want to go with your actual lines of your nose. You want to kind of just wing it. Not wing it, but like, you know. Oh no. Oh no, kitty girls. We're going to bake the sides of our nose now and chisel it out. Because now we're going to do our eyebrows. Eyebrows are super fun. Super fun. I'm going to be using another Wet n Wild product because I'm cheap and Wet n Wild has really cheap but good products. I probably do full face Wet n Wild.
So I basically just did my brows off camera and wiped off all of the powder off my face. Sorry for not telling you.
Okay, so now that my eyebrows are atrocious, we are going on to eyeshadow. Now, this is something big for me. You know what? So, if you couldn't tell, I'm a big fan of James Charles and stuff. And I think he's a big inspiration to me and stuff like that. And he has a palette out. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's Morphe x James Charles. The whole brand is like Unleash Your Inner Artist. And basically, my aunt got it for me. See this? Do you see this? It's beautiful. Okay? It's beautiful. So, I'm gonna dip into this and I'm gonna start doing my makeup because, I mean, look at this. So I'm going to have a full in-depth review on all my thoughts on it. So I'm doing a blue look with like a lighter blue and it's ombre and stuff like that. I did it on New Year's Eve and I'm going to do it again. I honestly thought it was so fun and I thought it was super pretty. So I'm going to do it again. So first I'm going to dip into, I dip into Playground, which is this blue shade right here, if you can see it. It's like this blue shade right there. Super pretty. It swatches really well. Now with eyeshadow, it really depends on what you're going for. I got asked a question by my good friend of where to put like eyeliner, and those questions and stuff like that like all really depend on like what you're going for. Like someone could ask me something right now and it really honestly just depends on what you're going for. Hello. I got this little It Cosmetics little brush set. It's super cute. I love it so much. The brushes are like amazing, like really good. So I'm super excited. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna get really fun with it and I'm just gonna blend it all out. Next, I'm gonna go into my crease with, also if you want me to tell you the brushes I'm using, let me know. I just haven't really thought of it. It probably should be, but you put a dent in my James. Oops, should have said that. Sorry. Okay, anyways, I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. blending brush. Yeah, this brush is broken now. I'm just gonna have to hold on to it and go in, which is gonna make it really patchy because you're not supposed to hold your brushes up that high. but you know, whatever. It went into this purple shade and I don't really like that. See that dent? See that dent? But anyways, I'm going in with this shade first. This is Brother. I'm going with Brother. Super fun. I mostly memorized like all of the shades, which is pretty fun.
And I'm just deepening my crease right now with this slightly darker blue shade, because I didn't say that because I'm a terrible YouTuber.
Literally, the camera battery just died, so I'm sorry for that. But I stopped and I waited for you guys to come back to life. So now to even deepen this crease even more, I'm going to dip into Cola, this like navy blue shade. So my card just got filled up, my SD card.
So I know you can't see it, but I am right now cutting my crease to pack more shadow on.
Fine! I'm going to go in with this packing brush, and I'm going to go in with the most prettiest shade ever. This shade is called Hello. Like, oh my god, my favorite shade in the palette by far. It's so pretty. It really definitely applies better if you whiten it. So basically, again, for the 5 millionth time, my SD card got filled up. But I'm just going to continue working on this thing. So, sorry Mom if I deleted Christmas pictures.
So sorry, I look extremely ugly right now, but basically what kept on happening is the camera kept on not working. The battery either died or my SD card got filled up, because this video obviously wasn't supposed to happen. So I tried to build up the white, and soon a star is gonna appear on my face, because it just keeps on happening over and over until I take a break and let it charge up and delete all the pictures. So yeah.
So anyways, I built up the white. That's the most I could get it built up. And then I used the shade Ring Light to highlight my inner corner. So this look is almost complete, but we have to add some finishing touches. And we have to add the other eye. So as I was saying before, I did this look on New Year's Eve. So I have these stars that my good friend gave me. Love you, Giselle, the most. And I'm going to put these on for it. So I'm putting one in my inner corner like that. Okay, hello, I'm back. I finished both eyes. Yeah! Alright, so first I'm going to start off with the lower lash line. I just took a break. I had dinner. I'm like sauce right here. I had fajitas. They were really good. So I just lined that and put that in my waterline. Putting that to the other eye. Wow, what if I did purple underneath? That would look pretty schmexy, right? I'm gonna try that. That's a little different. Should I not? I'm gonna try purple. You know what? So first I'm gonna go in with the shade here. I'm too lazy to go look at the name, but yeah, that's the shade. That definitely just wrecked the look, but you know what? I don't care. Ah, shoot! This just screwed up the entire look. Oh my god. It's all like weird. Oh, I'm so bad at this. It's looking a little, I don't know what, but you know, we're gonna work with it. I'm gonna put on some fake lashes. Oh, also, the eyeliner I used was this NYX That's the Point. Now I'm going to use mascara. I'm going to use Maybelline Great Lash. I have a lot of Maybelline and Wet n Wild. I feel like that's most of my products. And then there's like... Now the eyes are complete, but now we have to do highlighter, which is super fun and fresh. So for highlighter, I'm using... I'm going to start with my nose. My nose, I like it to be extremely blinding. So I'm going into face, which is this one.
Wait, PJ, do you mark car keys?
Oh, shut up. Show me that. You're not being in it. So I'm using face in the James Charles palette for my nose highlight. And then for some added glow, because that's not good enough, I'm going into Ring Light. And then I'm just putting out like a dab. It's like, hello, kitty girl. I'm grabbing this elf brush and I'm going into face and I'm just going in. Is it blending? Next, yet again, I'm using a Wet n Wild product. This is. Next, I'm going to use yet again Wet n Wild, and I'm going to use this lipstick, and this lipstick is in shade Java. Okay, so I think this is the completed look. Hopefully you liked it and enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe down below and check out my other social medias. They'll be all linked down below, but most of them are PJ Zassy, just like my YouTube. Make sure you leave a like on this video and still comment something good and comment what you think I can improve with my equipment and like how it looks right now, because I also have another background that you might see in the next video. I'm going to start uploading on I'm still trying to figure it out, but I think right now I'm thinking Wednesday and Wednesday. I know I'm going to upload on Wednesdays, but I might do another date. I don't know yet. But love you the most, kitty girls. Stay tuned for more. Turn on your post notifications. And